If you're in school and you smoke weed, you're either smart as fuck or dumb as hell. I remember when I was in high school and I was introduced to weed for the first time. I remember it was my sophomore year and I was with my boy and he pulled out something from his bag. I was like, what is that? I've never seen that before. And he was like, oh, you just pull it and you inhale. I was like, I bet. So I took it, I went to the bathroom, hitting that shit 1, 2, 3 times, didn't feel nothing. I was like, why is this nigga wasting my time? Take a few more pulls, holy shit, why am I dizzy as hell? Like the room starts spinning. I've never felt this before. Let me just get back, and stop. Let me just be done with it. So I go back to the room and everybody's staring at me. I'm like walking back into the room and I feel awkward. I feel anxious. I think that like a majority of the things that I was feeling, I still feel to this day. And I wanted to talk to y'all about that. Never, ever, ever smoked before. And this was off a pen. So it's not even like I understood what happened. But basically, I was high. The teacher was like, hey, Just, come over here real quick. I was like, no, this can't be happening. I'm over here tweaking because I thought I was in trouble. And I was like, yo, I need to like get off this shit. Like, how do I fix it? How do I feel better? And I went over to the teacher and I talked to him, over exaggerating the situation. I was in no danger at all. I was not in trouble. But I thought I was like done. I literally thought that that would be the rest of my year right there, wrapped up. But it wasn't. He didn't really bother me about it, so it was no big deal. And I go sit in the hallway and I sit on one of these stairs and I look at the ground and I'm just like, holy shit, like I'm impaired. Like, I don't know how to describe it. It's like wavy, I'm like dizzy, but it's like an optical illusion. You know what I mean? Like I was dead ass living in an illusion. Come to find out after the fact, that was the first time I've ever smoked weed. And I'm not really proud of it. Why? Because I fell into peer pressure. I didn't even know what weed was. And it was given to me and I had no clue what to do with it. But at the end of the day, I'm in control of what I do. I'm in control of what goes into my body. I'm in control of what I do with my life, And I found myself prioritizing weed over life. Smoking weed has become my #1 priority on top of, school, on top of social life, etc. And it's my fault because I could have said no. And I could have changed the outlook of my entire life. And I didn't understand it at the time, but after that first pull was the beginning of the end. It's like after you get your first taste, it's like a stopwatch and the time starts. What really stood out to me was the disassociation. I feel as though when I smoked weed, it helped me disassociate from all the problems that I had. And looking back at it, I really didn't have any problems. I didn't have any real worries or real issues to avoid. Yet I always found an excuse to smoke. And I don't understand why. I still don't. It's something that I do on my own now. It's not like I have people, sticking random pens and vapes and joints in my face. It's like now I'm actively like doing it to myself. I don't know why. And when it comes to weed, people play it off as if it's not addicting. I will be the first person to disagree with that. I feel like what makes an addiction possible is the THC breaking down and entering your bloodstream and you living your life differently with a different outlook. It's also mind altering. It's not like a cigarette where if you smoke a cigarette, it's more so temporary high. I've never smoked a cigarette before. But with weed, man, it's a harmless danger. It's dangerous because of what? You're smoking. You're damaging your lungs, your insides. But it's harmless because it's not possible to get a chronic disease off of, one joint, which is why it's kind of dangerous because it can sneak up on you. The more you smoke, the longer that you smoke for, the years that you've been smoking, definitely sneak up on you. And that's the dangerous part about it. You see rappers and celebrities nowadays promoting this shit, but realistically, it's killing us. It's crazy to me because nobody will address that. They're dismissing the fact that the people that inspire us are the people that are killing us. Whether it's in a music video or on stream or on an IG live, the simple advertisement of weed is no joking matter when it comes to this shit, because when it comes to people who have, let's say, an addictive personality, then it becomes an issue. It becomes an issue because you become dependent. Not only do you completely disregard the fact that it's killing you, but you also think that it's benefiting you and benefiting your mindset. And that, oh, I'm gonna smoke so I can relax, and that's a good thing. There's no benefit when it comes to smoking, I can tell you that. There's millions of people who have smoked who can tell you the day that they stopped smoking, their life changed. I think that when it comes to smoking weed, you should definitely do it responsibly. Because I know so many people in my life currently who smoke weed and could do anything and everything that they would do if they were sober. Completely functional, good grades, you know, getting money, working, starting a business, and it's to each their own. But if that's not enough conviction to let you know that it's not worth it, you're ready for crack. But yeah, I really just wanted to let y'all know my perspective and tell y'all a little bit about my story when it comes to smoking weed and the things that I've experienced, the things that I've learned. And I really want y'all to make it personal to yourselves. You know, find something in your life, whether it's not standing on business or whether it's allowing somebody to peer pressure you, right? Take this story that I told you today and I want you to apply it to your own life.